Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I wanted to make a very basic beginner's tutorial on how to start texturing in Substance Painter. Now, quick note before we get too far in, this is the bare bones basics. If you want to know how to make a super cool metal or wood, this isn't the tutorial for you. This is just enough information to get you more confident with the software. Anyways, starting things off, I've modeled this desk. I'm assuming you already have your model done and UV unwrapped. I'm still not the greatest at UV unwrapping, but this is good enough for what I'm trying to do. All we need to do then is File, Export, and FBX. Once you have your file exported, you can open up Substance Painter, go to File, New, just click the select button and find your asset on your computer. Up here's Template. You could just keep as Roblox surface appearance. I'm sure that's what most of you guys watching this video are gonna want. And then you have some other settings that don't overly matter right now, so let's just click OK. Now we can see that we have our mesh inside of Substance Painter. We're going to close this assets library because it's not really needed right now, and we are going to direct our focus to over here. The first thing you want to do is click this little crescent. If you have under Substance Painter 2024, this looks a little bit different. I believe it's in this area, but this is 2024, so we're going to click this. Well, the year now is 2025, but you know. And we can select what maps we want it to do. I'm going to just keep it selected at the ones it already has. I am going to change this to 2048 and bake selected maps. This will take a few moments depending on your computer, but once it's done, just click return to painting. Now, the basics of coloring in Substance Painter is going to be the layers, fill layers, and black masks. This was so daunting for me to learn, but that's why I'm making this video to break it up into a super easy method. The first thing you want to do is think of how many different colors you want. For this specific model, we're going to have the top of the desk, the bottom of the desk, the handles, and maybe the legs will have a different color. So that's going to be 4 folders that we want to have. Now, you don't need folders, but this helps stay way more organized and really helped me wrap my head around things. So let's click the folder 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can double click on these to name them. I'm going to do main desk, legs, tabletop, and handles. Now, this makes it super easy. So if we go to the main desk, we're going to add in a fill layer, which is this bucket. We just click that, and down here we can select what maps we want it to use. Now, I like to get my colors done first, and then we can play around with all of these sliders later. But for my desk, I'm going to go a gray. Click on the box and find your color. I do want to go more towards the blue-green area. A gray like this, I'm not a huge fan of like straight-on blacks or grays or whites. I always try to add in a little tint of color. But now you see that your whole thing is one color. How to fix this is go back to your folder and we're gonna right click and add a black mask. This is all you really need to know in Substance. Now we're gonna click on our polygonal fill tool over here, and we have these selection options. So this polygon fill is gonna be the face you click on. This mesh fill, well, it'll fill up the mesh. And then UV chunk fill, yes, the UV chunks. So I usually use mesh fill. I'm going to go ahead and click around on everything that I want to have the color. I feel like the legs, we're going to do the legs the same. No, we're not. Those are going to be a little different. So this is everything that I want to have the color. And all we do now is rinse and repeat that process for the rest of our table. So the tabletop, for example, we're going to add a fill layer that goes into that folder. I don't need a height or a normal map, I believe. I'm going to pick my color. It's just a bit darker of a green this time. And as you can see, everything that doesn't already have the black mask became that color, which in this case kind of works because I really like the how this all matches. But for the sake of the video, we're going to go ahead, add in a black mask once again, and then we just select what we want to have that material. For me, it's going to be this tabletop. I am going to copy and paste this color and put it into the handles as well. Add a black mask and then select the handles and the legs. This way, the effects that I add will be a little bit different and it'll vary across my model. Now today, I don't want to scare you guys with the daunting tasks of how to make things look super cool. I just want to show you how to texture things in Substance Painter, and this is it. Now, if we go to File, Export Textures, I usually set this to 16 bits, set this to a place that I'll be able to find it, and then if we go to material, we have this: texture set color map, normal map, metalness map, and roughness. You can choose what textures you want to export. If you plan on using surface appearance in Roblox, which we will be for this, export all of them. If you don't plan on using surface appearance, you only need the color map, and then you'll just click export and put it into Roblox. But guys, that is the very basics of texturing in Substance Painter. If you guys want a little bit more of an advanced step, I could definitely make a video on that as well, but this is exactly how I was taught, and it made me learn enough to be curious to find out more instead of feeling super daunted by this program. That is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.